Are you guys ready for the best show ever by your boy, Nkda? I'm excited. You guys ready for me to swap it over? You guys ready? Hello everyone and welcome to the Nkda Dragon Blogger Birthday Special. It's your boy. What's up everyone? This looks so cool. Welcome. I am so happy to be here for you guys tonight. My birthday. I dressed up as Darth Vader. I got this helmet as a birthday present from my girlfriend. Woo! I love it. It's hot though. It really is, honestly. Hold on 1 second. I have been waiting to do this. I am one of the greatest Sith Lords. I got his lightsaber, his mask. I even got a nice little snug. Yeah, I'm breathing hard. This thing is hot. It is hot. It's hot. But thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Tuesday night Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment Amazon live show. It's your boy, the K. This thing is so hot. I wish I could do the whole show in this. I was super excited. My girlfriend surprised me with this for my birthday, and so I was like, "Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing for my birthday show. I'm so ready for this." But let me tell you something. This thing is so hot. I had to put it on like 10 minutes before because it's kind of hard to put on solo. But man, I'm gonna take this off so I can get the show started. I just wanted to open up with this. This thing is so cool. It's so cool. Thank y'all so much for all the birthday wishes. I need to take this thing off. Oh, woo! It's hot. It's hot in that. I'm sweating. That was so much fun. I'm so glad that I was able to do that. This is one of the best birthday presents I've ever gotten. And I also got to wear it with my little Dragon Blogger onesie. Or not Dragon Blogger onesie, my Darth Vader onesie. But the other cool part is under. Let me see if I can clip this thing off. There we go. Woo! It's hot. It was hot in there. But I also have another surprise too. Justin got me this absolutely amazing shirt with the Dragon Blogger Nkda logo on it too, so I get to wear that also. Man, woo, if there's ever been a time to hydrate or dehydrate everyone, please make sure that you stay hydrated at every Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment show hosted by me, your boy Nkda. Woo! Woo! It was hot. It was hot, but cheers! Yeah, I'm so glad I got to do that. That was so much fun. Let me tell you, I've been thinking about that all day. I was like, I'm gonna show out tonight for my birthday. I'm so excited. I couldn't have my headset or anything on. That was great. Thank y'all all so much for being here. By the way, I'm excited for tonight. We got a lot of cool products. For the beginning of the show, we're gonna do a mix of some of my products and some of the other Dragon Bloggers products, of course. And then at the end of the show, we got a lot of Star Wars products. As usual, if you have any questions about any products, please feel free to ask us. But also with some of the Star Wars products at the end of the night, I'm going to be doing some kind of Star Wars lore in addition to also doing the products. So we're all going to have a wonderful night tonight. Again, thank you all so much for being here. That helmet was hot. Man, it's really about to sound like, I was about to. It was so hot. It is so hot in that thing. And like, it's funny because like the Boba Fett one fits me really well and the Mandalorian helmet doesn't fit me that well, but the Darth Vader is kind of like in between those, so it's really, I can't like put my head down like that inside of the helmet. So like I'm like, it's like it's pushing against like my throat a little bit, and so it's kind of hard to breathe in that thing. And I put it on 10 minutes before the show just so I could be ready for when I came on. And and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Cause like the little like snuggie thing that I have too is also really thick. So like my body temperature went up at least, I don't know, a good 7 degrees. But thank you so much, Mrs. Dragon Blogger. I really did enjoy doing that. That was so, it was so fun. I'm glad I got to do that. I might have to, if Justin doesn't, I might have to go back and clip that for some of my friends from the Twitch channel. And today, oh, okay, bet clip it. I am 27 today. My socials on most things are Nkda underscore LOL on Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. So am I correct that Dragon Bloggers never did a lightsaber giveaway? Never did a lightsaber giveaway to my knowledge. I don't think. Oh, you meant social security number? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no lightsaber giveaway yet. Yet. There's to come. But without further ado, we will get right into some of these products. I am excited. Like I said, a lot of Star Wars stuff tonight, specifically for myself and also you, Eric, and my fellow Star Wars lovers. I was glad that Justin let me pick some of the products for tonight too. And so we'll start with one of the most iconic Star Wars droids, R2-D2. So here we go. I gotta grab it. This is the absolutely incomparable, amazing R2-D2 Lego set. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It does the wonderful, iconic Star Wars droid justice. And yes, this is ZV1, Mr. Nate. So I actually powered through this in 2 days and about 7.5 hours of work. I took my time, made sure I got everything right, make sure all the mechanisms work, and really awesome. This was my first Lego set that I've done in my adulthood. I had plenty of Legos when I was growing up, but I never had a Lego set while I was growing up. So getting to do this was absolutely amazing. This was a Christmas present from my girlfriend. She spoils me when it comes to Star Wars stuff. But this thing is absolutely fantastic. It's got a lot of cool like hidden compartments and stuff. It has a lot of good motion, and because of the traction pads that it has at the bottom, it can actually slide around. This thing is really cool. And just, yeah, I absolutely love it. It has a really nice swivel head and everything. It has some hidden compartments on it too, and it was just a lot of fun to build. I actually did have a great time doing this. It was challenging. I did make a couple of mistakes and I had to go back, and man, let me tell you something, it was rough for a while. I get kind of frustrated, but it was well worth it. I really do enjoy it. It typically is behind me on the stand of Star Wars stuff that I have that aren't a part of my bookshelf, and I'm just so pleased with this. This is one of the first things that people see whenever they walk into my little office. And so I love getting to show this thing off. Again, it has a lot of cool little movable parts too. And so you can do a whole bunch with these. You push it in the back and these little compartments in the front open. And I think that that's one of the coolest features. And then you can roll out the guns and stuff, and you can, it's really cool. It's fun. It's interactive, and it's a nice way to kill time, especially if you like Lego sets. I really want to get another one. So one of the ones that I really want really bad from the Lego Star Wars set is the Imperial Super Star Destroyer, the Executor, which is basically Vader's flagship. And so it's one of the largest and the most expensive Star Wars sets that are out there for Legos. And so I really want to do that one. I also really want to do the Millennium Falcon too. And so those are definitely on my list to get, but they're going to take a lot longer than this one took. I believe that this one is about 2,300 pieces. Yeah, it's 2,314 pieces. So the other ones, I know one of them is like 7 to 9,000, something like that. I think that's a Millennium Falcon. I think the Star Destroyer is more than that one. So it's a lot of fun. So if you're into Lego and Star Wars, I would definitely recommend getting anything from the Lego Star Wars series. They're absolutely fantastic. Now, one of our Dragon bloggers, Iggy, also has a love for Legos too. And so he got to do the Infinity Gauntlet, which, as you know, is another very iconic sci-fi. Does Marvel count as sci-fi? I think Marvel counts as sci-fi, yeah. And so it's just a really cool homage to Thanos and the actual Infinity Gauntlet. And RD, I don't think we're doing any giveaways as of yet, but maybe towards the end, if Justin is feeling nice, or maybe we have a big spike of viewers, he might do a giveaway. He might. But let's show you the Infinity Gauntlet. That's actually such an incredible showcase. I loved the little like stop motion animation of the snap. That was something that's really cool. And then the introduction to the last stone, the Mind Stone, that was really cool. That was a great showcase of how fantastic the fantastic Infinity God. Let's see. They originally had it given the middle finger. I had to cut that part out. Oh man. Oh, is the middle finger? Is that against Amazon TOS? That would have been cool to see. But yeah, that gauntlet was great. That gauntlet was absolutely fantastic. So I didn't want to chance it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Proactive edit. That's smart. That's really smart. So yeah, so if you're into Legos, both of those are really cool. It just depends on how much money you want to spend and what you want to do and how much time you have. Man, I'm still sweating. Woo! Hopefully I'll cool down. You know what? Actually, let me go turn on my fan. That might help just a little bit with some of this heat. Just a little bit. I got really hot from that Darth Vader costume. I wish I could if I could, I would put it back on and do the end of the show also, but it takes way too long to put on. It's so much easier to take off than it is, but it's well worth it for sure. So next up on our showcase for tonight, we have a really awesome Wild Wind inflator that was done by Dragon blogger Briley. I've never done one of Briley's products, so I'm super excited to get to do this one. What's up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. 21 again. Yeah, 21. Yeah. We'll go with 21. I'm 21. I'm 21. I'm 21 plus something, but we don't really care about what that something is.
Hey guys, Briley here with Dragon Blogger Technology and Entertainment. Today we have a cordless portable air compressor by Wild Wind. It also has a built-in flashlight and a USB port to charge other devices as needed. So as we open it, we have the air compressor here.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much, Janine. I wish you guys could have seen if you get a chance when this is over, go back and look at the beginning of stream. I promise you won't regret it. You won't regret it. I got to do a really cool Darth Vader intro because I got a new Darth Vader helmet for my birthday, and it was great. It was so much fun to do.
Instruction manual. Then inside here we have a little carrying case. Then inside the little bag there are different attachments such as needles or nozzles depending on what you need to air up. Along with that is the power cord. It does take a micro USB. So let's go ahead and check out the air compressor. Hold the power button to turn it on. Out of the box it has 48% battery. Then our left hand button.
So I know it looks like the interface on the screen is like flashing and strobing. It's actually not. It's just how the camera captures it. It did it with mine too, even though nothing was happening on the screen. So that's not actually like a feature of it or anything, just in case. Your eyes are deceiving you, I promise you. It's just it's like I don't know what actually causes it. It's just kind of like a weird like glitch, I guess, when you record the actual HUD of it. Also, thank you so much, Tink, for the birthday wish. I love Tinkerbell, by the way.
We'll click that, and that's our presets. It's a car, preset for a motorcycle, a bicycle, a ball. Then as we go ahead and click it again, it gets us to our PSIs, which we can change with our up and down arrows.
So I know it's kind of hard to see because of how the screen and the little panel, the LED panel is interacting with each other. But I promise you again, it won't flash like this if you actually pick it up.
So you can put it at whatever desired PSI you want or need for the application. Then the right button is for the 2 flashlights. Now I really like how they have this set up here with the air tube being able to screw into the air compressor itself to keep it from getting torn up or damaged from debris. So we push the right button, flashlight, there it is. You can see what you're doing, it helps you out. So if you hold it down though, you have a flashlight at the bottom. You have the solid light, a strobe, and then an SOS flashlight as well.
Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate you. Thank y'all all so much for being here. Also, thank you for the birthday wishes. Y'all are all too kind.
Then press it again, it obviously goes back. Hold it, it'll turn it off. At the bottom, you can see here.
So as you can see that it has a input to charge it, which is the micro USB, and then it has an output also so you can charge your devices with it. Now we're going to skip to where he actually demonstrates it with his tire. And so we'll see a little start. I'm going to go to the beginning of the timer so you can see how long it takes.
I deflated my car tire. Now let's go ahead and turn on the compressor. We're going to change the compressor's PSI. It can change from 3 to 150, but we're going to put it at 35 since that's what my tire calls for. Now as we hook it up, it has a sensor in it that will auto detect how much PSI is currently in the tire, and it will also auto detect whenever it gets to 35, our desired PSI, and automatically turn itself off. That way it doesn't overinflate and possibly blow the tire. So it took a little under 16 minutes to air the tire up. Overall, I'm very impressed with this air compressor and all the little features that Wildwind included in the product. Anyway, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching.
So as you can see, a really nice product to pick up, especially if you need to air your tires. I always say this kind of falls into like the insurance category of products that we cover here. It's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And it's, as you can see, it's really easy to use. The interface is really simple. And of course, I love that he did the time lapse too, so you could actually see the tire inflate over time. It was just really cool to, kind of see that in motion and know that it works really well. And so if you're in the market for one, this one is at a very great price point also. So it's definitely worth picking up. I actually just I just gave one to one of my cousins, and I know she's gonna enjoy it. She had an older one of the ones that you have to like plug into your car's like lighter charger, and so this is just so much easier because they're portable. You can plug it in and just press the button, set it down, and let it go. Now, next up on our list, we have a wonderful Mega Wheel scooter that was covered by Dang. He's our resident board games expert. I absolutely love to watch his videos. And so this is him covering something that's actually not a board game. And so I really like doing it because he does an amazing job at showing just how awesome this scooter is.
Hey, welcome back. I hope you're ready for something exciting today, because today I'm gonna showcase you the Mega Wheels electric scooter S10. It has a solid build, it moves really fast, and finally, of course, it is super fun to use. See, that's my face on the scooter.
I always laugh at this part of the video because he's like making one of the most serious faces. He's like, look, I'm excited.
Well, are you ready? Let's check it out. Let me give you the full review and impressions of the whole process. So when you receive the product, it comes in a box like this. Yes, the box like this. So this is a shipping box. I was super surprised because I thought there would be an inner box inside. But look at this. Like inside, this is a product. This is a scooter. As you can see, it is very compact. And I was like, why is this black thing here? Why is the disc right here? And I realized, oh, that's a protection disc. You see, they pay a lot of attention to detail. Thanks to this protection, it protects the scooter from being damaged with the cosmetic damage. And here we have a lot of foam, also protect the scooter during the shipping process. Even though it looks kinda weird, but the whole scooter is well protected. You see.
So he basically goes over and shows you, like, not only do they include a really safe packaging for your scooter, but the install process is super easy. I'm going to skip through a little bit of it because it's really pretty straightforward. But he does talk about some of the mechanisms that are included that I think are really important to go over. So we're going to play that part, and then he's going to show you it in action.
Over here, and then slowly put the head of the scooter down into the back wheel into the slot. That's it. And now we're going to install the handle for real. The handle is pretty easy to install. You just have to take the handles out and then make sure that you have the right handle. There will be one for the left and one will be one for the right. They have the sticker R and L so that you can easily identify which one is which.
And yes, as PC Phil just mentioned, there is a $50 clickable coupon for the scooter too. So you can save a big chunk of money on this thing, almost a sixth of the price off.
And then just have to twist it in. This process doesn't take that long comparing to install the wheel. It took me about...
Or almost a seventh, sorry.
Wow, let's remember.
I was thinking about the price after the discount and I kind of messed up my math there.
It took me about, let's say, about 3 minutes total for installing both of them. Now we are ready to take the scooter out for a try. First of all, we have to unfold it by first press the bottom part so that it can release the scooter. Then we have to lock the scooter right here in the front, and that's it. And don't forget to charge it before your first use. In order to turn it on, you have to hold the power button for 2 seconds, and then you can see the LCD display. It's very bright and clear, and it can clearly display the driving speed, the battery level, and the lighting conditions. With only 26.4 pounds, the scooter is very easy and portable to carry around. The mirror wheel scooter also have a safety feature, which means that you have to scroll for a little bit before you can actually start and use the scooter. The scooter is equipped with a lot of safety features. Another one is a double braking system. Not only will you have a fun and smooth ride, but also you will have a safe...
Ooh. I muted it by mistake.
Where you apply
Sorry.
the throttle, and on the left is where you apply the electric brake. One of the things I like the most in this
Oh, thank you so much, Serene. I appreciate you. That's awesome.
scooter is
You're so
the
cool.
one-step folding mechanism. As you can see, I just have to unlock the latch and then attach right here, and that's it. That's how I can carry my portable mirror wheel scooter around very easy.
So shout out Dragon Blogger Dang for doing an amazing job at covering that really awesome scooter. As PC Phil mentioned, there is a $50 clickable coupon on the page for the scooter also, so if it interests you, it's definitely worth checking out. I've always wanted an electric scooter because I feel like it's a very nice way to get around, especially if your commute is not that long. And so it's definitely worth picking up. Aw, you're so sweet, Serene. Hey, Serene, after the show is over, you should go back and watch the VOD so you can watch the beginning part of the stream, because I think you'll very much like it. You missed the Vader intros. It was amazing. I got to pull out my Vader mask and my Vader lightsaber too. So it was popping. It was absolutely popping. So next up on our carousel, we got this really cool top that is basically, it turns your Instant Pot into an air fryer, and Demetrius does an amazing job at covering this product. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight into that so we can see just how cool it is. This is the sous vide, Art 7-in-1 air fryer lid.
What's up everyone, my name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this Crunch Lid air fryer for pots and a pressure cooker. It's a 7-in-1 air fryer, which it has that crunch lid, so you can set it on top of any pots that you have that is a 6-quart or even a 8-quart also. So I'm going to jump right in and show you guys what's all the goodies on the inside. As I open it up, you have some recipes on here.
Skip just a little bit to where he pulls it out. Right.
And like I said, it fits up to an 8-quart and also can do a 6-quart on there. It has a glass lid right here, as you can see on that side. It has all little different types of modes, which I'm going to jump right in and show you guys that once I plug it in. Then, it has a menu button, the power button's right there. It says right here, it says caution hot surface. So I assume whenever you're cooking, this is going to be a hot surface to pick up.
Oh, thank you so much, Siren. May the force be with you also. Thank you so much for being here. As I just told Serene, if you get the chance to, you should go back and watch the beginning of the show once the stream is over, because I did a really cool Vader intro that I keep smiling about it because it was so much fun. I was so happy I got to do that.
It also comes with a handle too.
Oh, you did a
Whenever you're
YouTube
done
clip.
with
Let's
it,
go.
done using it, you can just pick it up just like this, so you won't have to touch the hot plate right there. But other than that, I'll show you guys a little bit of how it works. And as you can see, I used my Instapot for this one right here. Like I said, it comes in, you can use this with a 6-quart or 8-quart right here, which my Instapot right here, I believe is about six or maybe 8. Fits really good. Like I said, you got the power button on the top, so you just press that button right here.
So super easy to use. You just simply plug it in, put it on top, and put whatever setting you want to. I'm going to skip to where he actually uses it so you can see. And I love how whenever people use air fryers, for the most part that I've seen, it's always with tater tots. Shout out Tater Nate, Captain, my captain.
And as you can see, just like a normal air fryer right there, you have the light underneath, which is heating up really quick. And again, like I said, this is a hot surface, so you don't want to touch that. So whenever you're done, all you want to do is pull the handle, and all the time will stop, or anything like that. This is an awesome product, and I do highly recommend this to you guys. And thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, I was super happy. That was so much fun. I could barely breathe, and it was hot as I don't know what, but it was fun. It was worth it. And if I could, I would do it all over again, honestly. But Demetrius did an amazing job at showing off that really cool lid for your Instant Pot. You can turn it into an air fryer. No need to buy a whole air fryer when you can just use the Instant Pot that you already have. So it's definitely worth the pickup. Also, thank you so much, Zakir, for the birthday wish. I took all the food. I sure did. That lobster macaroni and cheese was absolutely delicious. I went to visit my family today in Houston for my birthday, and me and my girlfriend had some fun around the city, so it was great. But that lobster mac and cheese was delicious. My cousin did an absolutely fantastic job on it. It was so creamy and cheesy, and we have so much more left. I'm thinking about the macaroni and cheese, and I just want to go get some more. We got 2 big old tins full of it. It's great. It's great. So next up, we have a really cool product to show you. James did this one, and we were talking about products similar to this last night too, about just getting a lot of value out of the port space that you're with. So what this does is you plug it into the wall, and it gives you a really cool quadruple USB port. You get 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As. One is a 3.0 and one isn't. And so you can just turn your wall outlet into all sorts of kind of chargers that you can use for all sorts of different devices. Let's see. I saw a TikTok of someone making chocolate fudge and Velveeta with the, like, ew. Really? Did it come out good?
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the new product, guys. This is from Zeus.
We're gonna skip to where he actually look. We're halfway through the video, and he's just now taking it out of the box.
This is the way they design it. You ain't gonna take up a lot of space in your wall plug. And then on the side, you can actually plug in your laptop on the sides, guys, if you have that old school style plug-in. Nice to have that option.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. I love me some Chun-Li.
You have one on each side. The size is very...
So yeah, so that's another thing about this too that I forgot to mention. Not only do you get the 4 USB ports, 2 USB-C, 2 USB-A, but you also get 2 AC ports on the side that, because you're going to take up one spot by plugging it in, but you get 2 out of it. And not only that, but you get other USB options too. And that's just something that's super fantastic. Like I said, you get more out of less. And that's something that I love. I love having, any kind of utility where if I can turn 1 into 6 or turn 1 into even 3, that's an advantage that you get. And this one turns 1 into 6, yeah. 2 AC slots, 4 USB, 2 of which are USB-C and 2 of which are USB-A.
Very small. This is actually cool to have something this small. There, nicely pronounced their logo. Then you have your 2 USB-C ports plus your USB 3.0 ports, or USB A's, I should say, right? USB A ports. Now, nice to have all of that in there. You have the capability of charging all kinds of stuff. Remember, you can charge multiple devices with this. It will allow you to do that. That is actually cool to have this. Does have the 20 watt ports right here, plus the 45s. Guys, charge in 30 minutes, plus have this small little device. Set this on your desktop. You have extra space to charge other stuff on your desktop without taking up a lot of space. I love that. This option than having the old.
Oh, thank you so much, Blake, for the birthday wish. I really appreciate you. But yeah, as you can see, very easy to use. You just simply plug it in and go from there. It turns your one AC port into two AC ports and four USB ports, two USB-C, two USB-A, and it just gives you that utility. Now, of course, we've got another James here video to follow right up. It's for the Black & Decker Duster Buster. And it wouldn't be a James vacuum video if he didn't spill enough rice to feed 3 villages and then vacuum it up. So we're going to jump right into that and watch James pick up the rice in which he has absolutely destroyed.
James here. Today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Black.
Skip just a little bit to where we see all the goodies.
To pull this open, guys, to empty it, push this little button right here. Watch this. See this?
Yes, Justin, go. Hydrate. Hydrate or dehydrate. Actually, speaking of which, hydrate or dehydrate. Boom. Hydrate. It's kind of hard to, I gotta go. Yeah, hydrate or dehydrate, everyone. Make sure that every Dragon Ball Tech Entertainment live stream hosted by your boy Nkda, you got your water bottles with your chairs. Woo, I needed that. I really did.
Button pops apart. Then you pull the filter out, guys. This is the filter. It's washable. Nice little filter. Dump it out and you're good to go. Put the filter back in. Make sure it is nice and snug. Grab the tool, right, guys? Back to work we go. Now, to use these tools right here, just stick them in like you're putting in part of, just like that.
So, of course, like I said, it wouldn't be a James vacuum video without him picking up some rice. So this video will demonstrate just how amazing this thing is at pulling up the rice.
Now you guys see it, it's actually picking it up.
So just a really easy vacuum, not only to set up, but to use. As you see, it had no problem picking up every little grain of rice on James's little small rug that he has, his little area rug. And it's just really cool for having, you know, around in case you need to pick up something small. Maybe you need to pick up some like pet hair that's around, or you need to pick up, you know, you have like a small spill of rice apparently, because everyone's just out here spilling rice these days, according to James. But it's just a really nice vacuum to have. I love the Black & Decker series. I have a Black & Decker vacuum myself, and it's just, it comes in handy so often. It's just a really great to have. And for the price point for this thing, it's currently 17% off of its regular list price. It's definitely worth picking up, or at the very least, checking out the product page for it to see if you may be interested in it. Now, following that, of course, we've got another cool product from a brand that most Dragon Ball, I think I've never heard a Dragon Ball say anything bad about this brand. Anker does an amazing job at all of their products, from their Eufy security line to their Anker Soundcore series. And this one is the Anker Soundcore Life.2. And it's just a really nice set of wireless earbuds in case you're looking for some.
Hey everyone, Jason Weiler here, and today we're going to be checking out the Soundcore by Anker Life.2 True Wireless Earbuds. Now, this is actually pretty nifty earbuds. Absolutely love this. In comparison to others that I've checked out on the market, there are some unique features that I like about this particular one better than some of the others, and we'll talk about in just a minute here. Brief overview, you are going to get your superior sound. It's still going to have the water resistance. It is USB-C charged. You have your 8-hour playtime up to about 100 hours, and that's with the charging case. itself. A very short charge in order to get a decent amount of listening time.
Oh, thank you so much, Faustino. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. We got to do the I'm probably gonna Justin sent me the clip for the actual opening for the stream. So I might play it in a little bit after I finish a couple more products. After I finish this one, I'll play it for those of you who missed it, because it was really fun. It was really fun.
And with it, you could use that as a single earbud, and the support that they created for it is actually pretty comfortable. So when you jump right in and open it, here you're going to have the various setup over here. You're able to switch out the wings for different sizing so that you could actually have more comfort here, which is really nice. And of course, the different sizes there to be able to use that. You'll get the USB-C charger, which is pretty neat. Trident case itself is actually a bit heavier than I expected it to be, which is still pretty neat. I had no issues keeping this in my pocket. I always had awareness of this in my pocket pretty much at all times, just because of the
Welcome back,
weight
Justin.
there is to it.
So as you can see, he described, these things are absolutely amazing. Anker is known for just making high quality products. It's really cool that it has 8 hours of playtime on a single charge, and it extends to 100 hours of playtime as long as you include the little case that it has that charges them. I don't have Anker ones. I have AirPods, and they come in handy. If you're ever traveling, I recommend having a really good pair of wireless earbuds. But these are just way more affordable than the AirPods are. And just because Anker's Soundcore line is so great, so amazing for sound quality, really deep sound, you're never going to regret it. Not only are they comfortable, but they're loud, they're great for sports and jogging. They won't fall out of your ears, and they're just going to 100 hours, Candy. That's what I was saying. It's really good. But yeah, it's really cool. So as promised, I'm gonna show you guys the beginning of the stream from today, because a couple of you weren't here to see it, and so I'm excited to show you. I'm excited to see it again. Of course, I hate hearing my own voice, but I wanted to show you guys again for those of you who missed the beginning. I'm so glad Justin sent me the file for it. So let's go ahead and watch.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nkda Dragon Blogger birthday special. It's your boy. What's up, everyone? Doesn't this look so cool? Welcome. I am so happy to be here for you guys tonight.
I am such a nerd. But it was so fun to do. That was just incredible. I didn't play the whole thing. Thank you so much, Cole, for the birthday wish. I appreciate you. Welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, that was so fun to get to do. I'll probably play it a couple more times throughout the stream, just for people who are coming in who didn't get to see it. I was so ready. No, I wish I could put it back on again and do it again. It was great. Alrighty, so back to the products at hand. We've got this really awesome East Oak 31-gallon storage box that Mr. Dragon Blogger himself, Sir Justin of the clan Dragon Blogger, covered, and this thing looks really nice. It has a very simplistic design, and for the price point that it's at, it's a great buy, especially if you need stuff to store outside, like patio cushions, pool accessories, toys, garden tools, whatever. And not only is it waterproof, but it's also UV resistant, so you won't have to worry about the color of it fading due to exposure to sunlight, and that's something that's really cool.
I'm here showcasing the East Oak Patio Container or Storage Box. This is a resin storage box, and it's approximately 22 inches by 17 inches by 20 inches with a depth of about 19 inches. I really like the side handles, and you have a lock in the front that you can put a padlock on if you need to lock it. Really, really deep storage, can hold a lot. I could use it for dog toys, garden tools, anything I need right there. It's easy to put together. You need no tools whatsoever. You just snap all the pieces in place, and it's quite sturdy. It could support a weight of up to 170 pounds if you want to use it as a bench or a seat, which you can, and it's UV resistant, weather resistant, and again, just a generally good storage container for garden tools, dog toys, or anything you want to store and have easy access to outside or in your garage or shed.
So, as Justin showed you, just a really easy, nice storage box to set up that you can use outside for whatever purposes, whether it's storing dog toys, like he said, for pumpkin and kiwi and gluten, or you're using it for other things like gardening tools or patio pillows, whatever you may need to store. It's really cool. And like I said, it is also a really awesome buy because it is waterproof and it is UV resistant. So if you're looking for something like that, definitely check this out. Al does an amazing job next up covering this really cool click and play pretend play pet exam kit, and it's just so funny to me seeing Al cover this this nice little child's toy. So I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I did.
We are going to be looking at a click and play dog vet set. Looks like it's 16 pieces, ages 3 and up. So we go.
Technically, he falls within that range. Let's see. Basketballs. I mean, how many do we need? You have 5 different basketballs? Do you play basketball a lot, Candy?
Got in here. Set the box aside here.
When I saw that this was in the show tonight, I was like, oh, maybe Merle's gonna cover this for his little girl. And then I heard Al's voice. And I laughed so hard, Justin.
It looks like a safety cone for a dog that might need to keep from scratching his ears. If we get a cloth bag with a Velcro to put everything in. I'd like to give a note. I looked over this in the package. You put your pet name and whether it's a male or female. So every hospital needs a name tag for your pet. You get a stethoscope.
I'm sorry, this is so funny to me.
The hose isn't too stiff, so it ain't gonna stay in a curly Q from the package. That's always a plus. Looks like we got a stuffed dog. I'd say since it's a dog vet set, he's the sick one. He might need the cone on him. I'm gonna say it's a bandage, maybe. Whatever you want to use it for. Maybe he needs a cast put on his leg here. You can wrap that up on him like so. So he's got a cast on his foot. Oh, we get some bandages. He gets a boo-boo on his leg. You can put a band-aid on that. Maybe this will help hold the bandage on too. Let's see. It doesn't work too bad.
Oh man.
We can now check his ears, and you can see.
It does not take a lot to make me laugh. Oh my god.
Let's see how you're doing. We got a toy syringe, spring-loaded. It's a nice added function to it.
Yeah, I definitely need to hydrate. Oh my god. This is too funny. I'm good. It caught me off guard. I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit.
And then snap it.
Oh.
He's got some push tabs in here that
Let's see. The funny thing is, Al used to be a tank mechanic in the army. Having that visual makes this even funnier. See, I didn't even know that. It's just that every product that I've done by Al has been something that's like typically like a super manly product. Like how he did that one electric grill and stuff like that. And so like I'm just thinking about a man who likes to go outside and do like tough stuff, and then he's sitting here having to do like a pet toy examination.
Interlock. There's the bottom one. I'll hold that. There we go.
Oh,
now
man.
our dog can't scratch. He's got a broken foot.
Oh man. Oh, so as you guys can see, a very nice comprehensive dog examination toy set. So maybe you know someone in your family who is a kid or a grown manly man with a big old beard. uh who wants to maybe has aspirations to be a vet or just enjoys playing doctor. This is a nice little cool set to get them. I Oh man, that brought a tear to my eye. Oh, Al is the best. That was great. I'll have to message him in the Discord server and let him know that his video made my night. That was pretty cool. And all right, so following that up, we got another a couple of a little fun kids toys. That was something that was really cool. We have a lot of like toys that are great for toddlers. Good birthday presents for toddlers too. Definitely, I would take any of these if they were given to me even at my age now. I'm a toddler at heart, I guess. But this next set I actually really did enjoy doing. I love Dino Bros, and they make a really high quality dinosaur toy, and these are like hyper realistic dinosaurs that have been converted to essentially hot rod cars that you just pull back and just release. It reminded me of my childhood, having pullback cars and stuff, and it was just a nice little product to have and review. And so if you know a little tyke who loves dinosaurs, I promise you, this is the perfect one to get them. So for all my dinosaur lovers, I got something really cool to show you here. These are the dinosaur, and this was actually my second Dino Bros set too. Go-kart series, and I think they're the cutest thing. I love dinosaurs, and I have nieces and nephews who also love dinosaurs. And what's really cool about each one of these is that they look super hyper realistic, and I love the textures and designs that each of them have. As you can see, each one is a different type of dinosaur from different periods, and they just all look super cool and super realistic. And that's one thing that I love about them. It really does add to the value. I mean, like, just look at this one. Like, look at how spiky it is. It's textured, and it gives it a real feel, especially to. And they also have a really nice weight to them too. They're not like light. They're not super heavy, but they feel really nice in the hand. I say they weigh about as much as a cell phone. Like my iPhone 13, it weighs about as much as that. Those little kids who just absolutely. Okay, maybe like half of that, but they have a good amount of weight to them. So it feels really good when you pull them back. Reptilian creatures, and it also adds the effect of making some of these old school favorites of ours into cars. Now, what's really cool about this series is that all you have to do is pull them back and you let it go. And I don't want it to go too far, but they'll all pull back and just kind of shoot. All you have to do is pull it back minimally, and so I'm going to let them rip, but. All in all, as you guys can see, if you're into dinosaurs or you know someone who loves dinosaurs, this is going to be something that you want to check out. So definitely, if you know someone who would love them, get them for them and just let them go. That was so much fun to do, honestly. I got to relive some of my childhood nostalgia. It was just great. Continuing, however, with the dinosaur trend, this is probably one of the most unique RC products that I have ever gotten to do, and I was so happy that this one got sent to me. It's absolutely fantastic. I actually have it behind me over there. And this is the Hot Bee remote control dinosaur toy, and it's really cool because it's so unique. It is so unique. There is some minor assembly. It's nothing that's too hard though, and it's just really cool. It's absolutely fantastic.
So for anyone who's a fan of dinosaurs, this is going
Oh, what's up, Carlos? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Welcome in. Welcome
to be
in.
a cool little buy, whether it's for you or for you know, a little kid you may know. It's an absolutely amazing like RC Velociraptor, and I love it. Now there is some minor assembly included. You have to put on the front paws and then the tail to kind of help balance and stabilize and have some really cool effects, but it's really easy to use. The on switch is at the bottom.
No, see, Shiva was cool with it. Like, Shiva would let it do whatever. The second Obi saw it, Obi was like, no, it must die.
And every once in a while idle.
Thank you so much, Lady Bacon. Oh, Lady Bacon, since you're here, I'll do it another time. The intro that I got to do today was super fun, and so as soon as this product is done, I'll replay the little intro, and I hope you enjoy it.
Make some noise, but this is the on switch, and you can see it charges right here. It comes with a charger for it, nicely wrapped up, so you can use it. It's a micro USB. And then, of course, it has the remote control. This is to kind of left, right. Oh, it's off. Hold on. So this is kind of left, right, so it moves, and this is forward, backwards. And you can see the motion is pretty cool.
Oh no, you got the COVID! I'm so sorry to hear, Lady Bacon. I hope your recovery is swift and well, I mean, like, because Busy got COVID, I felt really bad, and I really hope you get over it soon.
This is one of the
You don't deserve COVID!
most unique RC things that I've ever seen. Now, one of my dogs doesn't mind it, and one of them absolutely hates it, so I'm just gonna do some quick test trials on the ground with it, just to kind of show you how it moves and functions. But one of my dogs, Obi, the one on the right that you see, he's looking at it, he's not gonna like this too much, and so I'm gonna let it keep going. I love
And this thing moves so fluidly too. That's one thing that I love about it.
the way that it moves.
Oh, thank you so much, Lori.
He's not happy.
And it's funny because Shiva doesn't mind it, but if Shiva hears barking, Shiva's gonna bark. So Obi started barking, and then Shiva started barking, and it was just.
Yeah, he's not happy at all. But it has a very fluid movement to it, and it's really easy to get going around. Yeah, he's upset. But basically, like I said, Obi, calm down. It's okay. If you're looking for a really cool, awesome Velociraptor like RC device to have, this is really cool. Honestly, it's a lot of fun, and it's perfect for basically any dinosaur lover or people of all ages. But you know, probably more so to kids. And again, it's just cool. It's got a nice little red light on the inside, and it's just fantastic.
Perfect for kids, but for dogs, results may vary. But just a really fun, nice little thing to have and use. And so I would definitely recommend it. Both of those products for anyone you know who loves dinosaurs. I promise you they'll absolutely love those products. Pumpkin, yeah, I can believe it, especially with how he treats vacuums and mops and stuff. But just to show you guys again, I have the opening from the stream today, so I'm gonna play that, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. As you can see from the video, you'll see just how much I geek out. I'm gonna be watching this thing for the next couple of days, so I hope you guys enjoy it also.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nkda Dragon Blogger Birthday Special. It's your boy. What's up, everyone? This looks so cool. Welcome. I am so happy to be here for you guys tonight. On my birthday. I dressed up as Darth Vader. I got this helmet as a birthday present from my girlfriend. Woo! I love it. It's hot though. It really is, honestly. Hold on 1 second. I have been waiting to do this. I am one of the greatest Sith Lords.
So as you can see, I was having a lot of fun. That was one of the best things that I've ever done, period. It was great. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I got to do that. All right, so following the trend of RC products though, I have another cool RC product to show you. And I love this brand, it's SEMA. And this is their Q12. I've done so many of their other models whether it's been, boats, planes, they have all sorts of RC stuff. So if you know anyone who's really into, RC boats especially, they make an absolutely amazing, super fast RC boat in the Q12.
This is my SEMA Q.
So basically all you really need to know is that they come with 2 batteries, a nice display stand for it, and the remote control for it. The remote control is going to take 2 batteries. This one specifically takes 2 AA's, so make sure you have those on hand. Outside of that, there's not much to it. In the beginning, it's really simple to use, and it comes with a screwdriver. You will need to use the screwdriver to install the battery, but after that, you're basically good to go.
Pond, and there's some ducks around. I hope I don't scare them, but I'm gonna basically this thing is so fast. It's great.
To date, this has been the fastest RC boat that I've ever gotten to try out, and it's just so fluid and smooth.
It's really easy to use. You don't even have to use the trigger to go forward, although the trigger will take it forward. And you can tread water backwards too. The backwards function kind of works not so great, but if you use the spin wheel, it will just automatically go without needing to pull the trigger. But if you pull the trigger, it will go a little bit faster, which I think is cool. But for the most part, this is a great toy to have, especially if you have a pond or a lake that you can take it to and drive it around. So if you're looking for an awesome boat, definitely check out the SEMA Q12. It's absolutely amazing and it's a ton of fun.
I would just like to add the disclaimer that after I recorded this video, I absolutely terrorized those ducks. And I'm not sorry about it because I was having fun. Poor ducks, but happy Nkda. Next up on our carousel, we have Miss Shona, who covers a really a nice little chew toy with our boy Gluten. It's rare. I get to see Pumpkin the most, and then Kiwi number 2. But it's rare that I get to see Gluten in a video, and so I was it brought a smile to my face to be able to see the old man of the dragon puppers. And so let's go ahead and jump into this video.
Today we're looking at this squirrel chew toy. Now it does have a squeaker with it. This is made by the company Browning. And it's a really cute little squirrel. It's supposed to be really durable. It's got the fuzzy tail.
Look at him. He's so cute.
It's made from durable material, so hopefully it'll last them a little bit. You can see Kiwi really wanting it. I'll give it to him in just a second. So it is water resistant, which is good because they will drag it through the yard. And it is washable, so that's really good. So we're gonna go ahead.
Uh-oh. Kiwi and Gluten having a spat.
And give it to him. Kiwi, come here. You have a new toy? Good boy, Glue. Are you gonna check it out?
Gluten said, "It's mine."
Oh, Gluten's really digging it. What you got? Is that a new squirrel? Oh, looks like Gluten has claimed this for himself.
He said, "No, Kiwi."
I'm sure they'll trade back and forth. Remember to always use supervision. It does have a squeaker in it, so just make sure that kids don't choke on it and also your pets don't choke on it. Now, if it gets really ratty and some of the stuffing comes out, I do tend to throw them away when they get really ruined because Kiwi here will eat stuffing, and that is not good.
See, Obi won't eat the stuffing. He'll pull it out and throw it everywhere, but he won't eat it. He just, I don't know what it is about him just enjoying pulling the stuffing out. We have yet to find a toy that he cannot chew through.
So it does have some small parts inside. So if it's damaged, just throw it away. Make sure to use this with supervision and just be safe. You want to turn, Kiwi? He'll get bored of it eventually.
Kiwi's like, I want my turn, gluten. Share.
He really digs it though. I think it's the furry tail. But it's really cute and it's supposed to be durable, so we'll see. We'll see. These dogs are very, very hard on their toys, so we'll see how long it lasts.
So yeah, as you can see, a really awesome, cute little toy to have for your furry friend. If he's anything like Obi is, then it ain't gonna last that long. I think the longest Obi has ever kept a singular toy is maybe like 2 weeks max, typically. But what's really cool is that so we actually have like this subscription service for Obi, where like I think it's called Dog Box or something like that. And so every month he gets like, it comes with some special treats that he always loves, a cool little pamphlet with information about the stuff that he gets, and then it comes with like 2 or 3 squeaky toys or toys that he can play with. So we're lucky because we end up saving money actually with the subscription service, because the amount of toys that he would go through otherwise would be insane. So it's really cool to to get to experience that for him. And it's really cool because we open it together, we do like an unboxing with him, and he absolutely loves it. Speaking of Obi, he is going to be in our next product. Also, Todd Huffman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment family. We're happy to have you here. But yeah, this is a nice little snuffle map. And basically, Obi uses this. We use this to like give him treats, and basically you kind of hide the treats within, and he kind of looks for them. And it also comes with these really cool suction cups, so it doesn't slide around too much as long as you put it on like a hard surface on the floor, like linoleum or the faux wood that we have here. And it's just a really nice interactive toy for your pet to have.
So this here is a neat little toy for your dog. Cups on it so that you can like stick it to whatever flat surface it is, and make sure that it doesn't like slide around too much. Now he's strong, so he can still pull it off the ground, because the suction cups, they work, but they're not like super strong. Like if I pull it up, it's just gonna come up. But basically what I'll do is I'll put it on the ground, and I'll put some food in. As you can, there's a couple of bits in here right now. I'll put some food in between and let him kind of go around and search for the food. And he'll sniff around through it. He loves this part the most. He'll just take his nose and kind of push around and look for it. And then when he gets through,
let's go ahead and skip to the portion. There we go.
So I put some treats inside of here so he can go around and look for them and try to find them. And he's looking for them. He found one. But he loves it when I put treats in there, and he'll sit there and snuff around and look for it. Sometimes he'll sit there and look for all of them. Sometimes he'll take one and then go walk around or walk away to go chew on it. So it just depends on his mood. But he is enjoying looking for these treats right now, so that's awesome. See, he took one and went to go run away with it.
But yeah, he really does enjoy it. He kind of got wise to the game, though. In all honesty, he stopped trying to search for it, and instead he would grab the suction cup part and shake it. Like he would just put it in his mouth and go, "Hurr!" And then all the treats would fly everywhere, and he would just go find them like that. So my dog is obviously smarter than me. I will never recover, and he's just too good. He's just too good at it. So moving on, yeah, he's too smart. We trained him too well. We did such a good job that he's just smarter than us now. But moving on to the next product, this one's covered by Merle and his beautiful little girl, and it's a really nice bubble machine, and I absolutely love bubble machines. So this is gonna be quite the treat for you guys. While this was playing, though, I'm gonna go run to the restroom super quick, and then I'll be back.
We have a bubble machine. I got my daughter here to help me open this up. Let's take a look, see what we got here. So, some warning instructions. It looks like there's some setup instructions here. Let's get this inside. Get inside and see what we got. Do we need this part? No, okay.
You can go ahead and pick that out.
Alright.
Oh,
okay. Charger. It looks like it's going to be USB and C. Anything else in there? Checklist, instruction manual. Guess we need to get this thing open, don't we?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get it open.
Let me help you.
You want to help me? Okay.
I'm really good at opening these.
Alright.
She's so cute.
Now let me show people what it's got. So we've got a off 1 and 2 speed. There's going to be our bubble reservoir and our C connection in the back.
Look like we need the daughter.
Well, I don't think we charge it. I think we plug it in and we have to get some bubble soap. So we'll have to get some of that. We'll be back when we get that done, all right?
Okay.
Okay. We got this bubble
Aww,
machine outside.
I love that
That's plugged in.
transition. That's such a cute transition.
And let's go ahead and get some bubble solution in here, huh? Go ahead and pour that right into there. And that should be good.
Let me get this out for you.
Oh, okay, well, use
Aww. Also, thank you so much, Chris and Boston Butterfly. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes and welcome to the stream.
So that's what you can get with one of those. Let's see how much better this does, huh? Let's go ahead and turn this on to 1. Oh, you know what? It helps if I plug it in, doesn't it? So, hold that, record this. And go ahead and plug this in right here as I make a mess. All right, over.
Wow.
And that's the low setting. Let's go ahead and kick that up a bit, huh?
Merle's daughter is just so precious. I love getting to watch the Merle videos where he has his daughter and then this. She's so cute.
Come here, Bubbles. Come here.
I think that's a success.
I love it.
Man, if that doesn't bring a smile to your face, I absolutely don't know what else could. She is just such a precious little bean. And that bubble machine is just absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for, maybe you're hosting like a kid's party, like for your child or for a relative, it's a nice little, a little prop to have so you can just have bubbles, it creates a nice little atmosphere. Or maybe it's the summertime and you just want to have your child run through some bubbles because they love bubbles. Every time I see bubbles, I think of that one scene from Finding Nemo where he's like, bubbles. It's just absolutely adorable. And it's currently 29% off too, which is an absolutely amazing steal on this wonderful device. So if you're looking to get something for a special little child in your life, or maybe you just love bubbles also, that would definitely be one to check out. It's just Merle and his wonderfully adorable daughter did an amazing job showcasing that. Now back to the Harper. Okay, gotcha. Harper. She's absolutely precious. But back to the Dragon Doggers. We got good old Pumpkin. We haven't seen Pumpkin yet tonight, but we get to see Pumpkin with this nice little Kong Flyer disc toy. And I love Kong toys because there are a lot of like chew through proof toys, and I don't think there's any, honestly, Obi can find a way to chew through anything, but I've noticed that Kong is definitely one of the best ones and one of the better ones for if your dog is a big chewer. They typically last the longest, so that's something cool that's about this disc toy. I don't know. Did he eventually ever chew through it, or do you still have it, Justin?
I'm here because we just got the new Kong Flyer, which is a soft and flexible silicone disc for the dogs to play frisbee.
Yeah, so see, Justin still has it. Kong, they make all sorts of really cool dog products, and they I put it away when he's done with it. Smart man.
And frisbee is like literally one of their favorites. So let's see how they like it. Go get the Flyer, Frisbee. Oh, he likes it.
Yeah, you like it? It's nice and soft and flexible? It's nice and flexible? Oh yeah, they love it.
They're breaking the Bork barrier. They're going mock Bork.
It's not too hard. You see, like shaking it back and forth and whipping it around. You like the Frisbee? Yeah, he likes that a lot. Yeah, it's good, huh? Oh yeah, that's a good one. See how big it is? But it's very flexible. He really likes how flexible it is. Yeah. All right, so that's the large size Kong Flyer Frisbee. You can see very flexible, and the dogs just like it. Yes.
Oh, Butterfly, you should have saw earlier when Gluten and Kiwi were going at it for the squirrel.
I'm gonna sit.
I'll actually go back and play that one too. I thought that was cute. Miss Shona was doing that one. Look at this. Hold on. Kiwi was trying to get to it, and Gluten was like, nah, son, this mine. This for the old G.
Today we're looking at this. Be really wanting it. We'll give it to him and just to drag it through them. Here we go. Boy, Glue, can you toy?
Right. Look, Gluten's just like, nah, this is mine.
Boy, Glue, are you gonna check it out? Oh, Gluten's really good.
Where right here, he like puts his paw on it. He's like, no, it's mine.
What you got? Is that a new
See,
squirrel?
no, it's mine. Ooh, excuse me. Justin's dogs are adorable. I absolutely love them. They're fantastic. Gluten was like, not today. Not today, Kiwi. This mine. All right, so moving on to the next product though, which I think is really cool. It's kind of like a 2-for-1 special in a sense. We're going to start off with the Quonker zombie toy, and then it's a really nice little target practice, a really nice, fun and interactive toy, especially if you're always trying to prepare for the oncoming zombie apocalypse, of course. But it also features the X Toys Toy Blaster 2. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 video. As I play the video, I'm going to transition between products. So just so you know, this is a 2-for-1 special. And so it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Good for Halloween. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Speaking of Halloween stuff, I'm super excited if I get that fog machine sent in time, because I really want to do something cool. I think actually the what I wore today, I think I might do that for Halloween, honestly. Oh, let's go. Okay, I was curious about that. I'm excited to do that one. I really am.
I'm here unboxing this Quonker zombie foam target practice game. It's basically a foam bullet or Nerf gun target practice game. It's kind of zombie themed, so it works great for like Halloween parties or birthday parties in the fall, or anybody who likes pretending to shoot zombies. And sometimes it's good to give a little target practice game instead of kids shooting at each other with Nerf bullets and dart guns. That way nobody gets hit in the face, and especially for little kids, it might be good to gear their target practice towards a little a game. So let's go ahead and take a look, set it up, and show you how it works. Opening the box, you can see it folds up real simply. It comes with nice stakes, so you can set it up indoors or you can set it up outdoors. If you set it outdoors, it has stakes to put in the ground in the grass, so it doesn't get blown away in the wind, which is nice. It has these little rods which snap together like this for easy setup, so that's pretty nice. They just pull themselves back together. So that's pretty good, quick assembly right there. You got the...
Man, Justin, I cannot tell you the amount of times I've had to stop recording a video, like a product video, and restart it because the dogs will just be squeaking a toy, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't use this. Oh my god, I can't use this. I just have to restart.
The Velcro that holds it together.
It is infected. The QR code is basically just the zombie infection. You're patient 0 now, Justin. You've been infected by the QR code.
Really nice. And look at that, it just pops up. Wow, look how quickly that pops up. So this is too big for me to show here on the desk, so let me set it up in the living room, show how it looks.
Oh, that transition was so good, Justin. I love that. That's so cool.
So, setting up the zombie target game in the yard, you can see it has the scoring, where you can easily shoot in the numbers of score and it goes in and gets captured by the netting. You put the rods in these zipper areas right here. You slide the rods in to add some stability. Again, if it's a little windy out, you can stake it in the ground. For the purpose of this test, I don't have to stake it in. Let's go ahead and test it out.
So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the next product. He's going to demonstrate the X Toys Toy Blaster with the rotating barrel, and you can hear him activate it. And it's a really nice, dual combination too.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Justin? I see you.
Nice. Oh, I got one. Those hundreds are hard to hit.
Oh, okay. Is Oliver? Okay, I thought it was you. I thought you were the one shooting it. Okay. He's a good shot, though.
And I have bullets. All right, you can see I was able to.
Oh, it was you. Yeah, you're okay. You're a good shot.
Targets in there. They go through the points. They get captured and trapped in the net, so they're easy to collect and clean up after.
I said nice. Hey, they were nice shots, though. You weren't wrong.
And that's the zombie target practice. Makes for a great little game for like Halloween parties or birthday parties in the fall. Fun to give kids something to target at. Collects all the bullets in one area, and there you go.
So yeah, just a really awesome, nice little set there. The zombie toy itself was really easy to set up, really easy to use. It's nice that they included those stakes in case it is windy or you want to keep it upright for a long time, maybe unmonitored, so you don't have to worry about it falling over while you're inside or something. And then of course the X Toys Toy Blaster is just a really nice addition. He said it was a little noisy because it's powered, but it was really effective at hitting the targets and not getting pushed back by the score hole. I've used a lot of Nerf guns, a lot of like Nerf brand stuff and like the off-brand stuff, and sometimes if they don't have enough power, they'll hit that little pad and not push it and just bounce off. But it's really cool that it has enough power to shoot it, and it's really cool that it has that mechanism too for the rotating barrel that I think is really cool. Now for our last non-Star Wars, well, not the last non-Star Wars product, but before we start the Nkda Birthday section of the show, I have another little Obi product video to show you guys. It's him using the Hound Dog treat puzzle, and at first, he struggled a little bit to get it. Now he's an absolute pro at it. It takes him no time to do it. He learns so fast, and this is a really good toy to have to kind of just test your pet, see how long it takes him to do it. And there's 2 modes. You can set it one way where it's less difficult and one way where it's more difficult, and it's just a really nice, cool little pet toy to have. So I've got the Puppy Smart Hide and Seek and Treat toy for your furry friend, specifically for dogs. I'm going to test it out with my boy Obi. He's right here next to me right now, but you'll see him in a little bit. Basically, you can change the difficulty of this by, turning the bones one way or the other. This is the harder orientation. This is the easier orientation, according to the instructions on the back, as you can see right here. So I'm going to put it on the ground, put some treats under there, and see how he does with flipping over the bones and everything. At first he was getting frustrated. Now he just goes right to it. He knows exactly what to do. So I've got a new bag of his favorite treats, which is right here in my hand. I'm gonna put this down here. He's already excited. So I'm just gonna take a handful of them and kind of put some in each and see what he does with it. He's looking at me right now, trying to move, Obi. Let me put him. I'm gonna put some in a cup. Hold He's like, treats? Treats?
He's super excited to get to them. Put some in a couple of them. OB. And see how he does with them. Put one over here. So now each of them have some. So let's see how he does. So he's sniffing it. He knows they're in there. OB, you gotta flip it. You gotta get them in there. They're in there.
He's like, I don't believe you. What is this tomfoolery? Black magic.
Yeah. Okay, he's starting to use his paws. Good boy. Yeah.
He is half Basenji, half lab.
He's trying to get it. He's nosing.
Also, Lucky Lady 48, thank you so much for the birthday wish. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Also, since after this video, we'll be starting the Star Wars section of the show, I'm going to be replaying the intro again because the intro was just amazing. I was so glad I got to do that. I'm still smiling about that.
Around. He's using his nose instead of his paws, though. Yeah, you see him in there? He's confused. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. There you go.
He is very smart. He, you know, I was shocked. You know, it took him quite a bit to get it at first, but once he got it, he learned so fast. Like so fast.
Good boy. Yeah. He's getting frustrated. You gotta get him.
He's like, it's too hard. You're tricking me.
In there. Yeah. There you go. Come on, you almost got it. He's trying so hard. I wonder if he's gonna flip the whole thing.
I really thought he was gonna flip the entire thing. He never did. Oh, you missed your dog? What happened? If you don't mind me asking, I'm sorry. If you don't want to answer, you know, you don't have to, but I hope you can see your dog soon, if possible. Your birthday is on that. What's up, my fellow Virgos?
Oh, there you go. Good boy. Well, he didn't use his paw to get it, but he was able to find out that they were under there. I don't know how. Oh, he's on a roll now, so he knows that he has to move the little bones to get it. So, I call this an overall success. He's just using his nose to try to flip him over rather than his paws. But I'm sure with a little bit of training, he'll learn to use his paws.
And he did. With a little bit, like, it was really easy to get him to use his paws after that. Like, now, he just takes his paw, pull it, and flip it. Let's see. She had laryngeal paralysis. We had to put her down last July. My condolences to you, Miss Butterfly. I know that can be quite rough to go through. I am so sorry to hear that. But you know, at least the suffering is over, and you know, it's just it happens, and you know, I'm so sorry for your loss. But you know, it's just, yeah, exactly like Justin said. All pets are family. It's tough. It's tough to lose a pet. It really is. It really is. No dogs for you. Only kitty cats. We now have 3 cats and 2 dogs, and my girlfriend wants more pets. We're gonna have a barnyard zoo at some point. But now that we are done with everything that can be video showcased, everything else from tonight on will be something that I have on hand. It will be, there's only one non-Star Wars product coming up, but I am super excited to show all of these products to you. Before we get into it, though, I want to show you guys the opening for people who weren't here at the beginning of stream to see the opening, where I got to do a Darth Vader intro. It was really cool. So I hope you guys enjoy this little video before we start the Star Wars section of our products for tonight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nkda Dragon Blogger birthday special. It's your boy. What's up, everyone? This looks so cool.
Just imagine if Darth Vader actually sounded like me. He would be the most non-threatening Sith Lord in the world.
Welcome. Welcome. I am so happy to be here for you guys tonight. on tonight, my birthday. I dressed up as Darth Vader. I got this helmet as a birthday present from my girlfriend. Woo! I love it. It's hot though. It really is.
It was so hot, but it was 100% so worth it. It was a really great intro to the birthday show today. I was so happy to get to do that. It was just absolutely amazing. So for the next couple of products, I'm going to be geeking out, and very justifiably, with all these Star Wars products. I'll include a little bit of lore with each product that I do, because that's the kind of nerd that I am. And so I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe you'll learn something or see something really cool. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first product that I have to show you guys is a really cool Darth Maul Rebels statuette. And yes, my girlfriend is a sweetheart. I don't deserve her. I don't know what I did to deserve her. I feel like I'm tricking her in being with me because she is just too good for me. Just absolutely too good. But here we go. This is the really awesome, it pays homage to Darth Maul from Rebels, which was a really great series. If you're a Star Wars fan or just an animated show fan, it's definitely worth checking out. This thing is just so cool. I love how it has his double-bladed lightsaber. It's really cool. You can remove these too if you need to. Now, one thing that I love about Darth Maul is that, of course, we know that his master was Darth Sidious. And he's just a really good character. I really like what they did with him in the story about bringing him back after we think that he's dead after episode 1 when Obi-Wan cuts him in half. And so I think that that's really cool. Now, what's really cool about this one specifically, and I'll show you guys here, is if you look at if I can get my camera to focus, if you look at it right here, you can see that this is a limited edition. This is number 1237 of 3,000. And so, I have a special edition one, which is really cool because I can say it has it came with a certificate of authenticity also. And that's just something that I think is cool. It makes the nerd in me absolutely geek out because Darth Maul is one of my favorite dark side characters. And not only does it look cool, and I have it on my little dark side side of the room, it's just it does it's a great job. It feels really good. It's a really nice weighted statuette, and it's just something that's really cool. So I love telling people that, I have a limited, there are only 3,000 made of this. It's just really cool. And so it's definitely one of the cooler Star Wars paraphernalia that I have. Now, of course, we couldn't simply talk about Darth Maul without talking about one of the greatest Jedi to ever exist, Obi-Wan the homie. Such a great character that I named my dog after him. But it's another statuette that I have here. And this is one of the coolest depictions of Obi-Wan that I have ever seen, just period. So this is the episode 2 Unleashed Obi-Wan. Basically, it's a still shot of him from Geonosis when the Clone Wars broke out, and the textures of it are really cool. I've never seen Obi-Wan depicted so gallantly. Essentially, I love the pose that it has. It also has a removable blade too, if you need to store it, but it's just absolutely fantastic. It has his iconic hilt for the lightsaber. I actually have this lightsaber too, and it's just fantastic. Now, you can't remove it from the platform, sadly, but the platform itself is very stable. I have had no issues ever setting this on anything and having it display. It's just fantastic. In fact, I have it sitting like this in front of the Darth Maul one. Because it looks really cool, especially since there is a great rivalry between the two. And so it's just I love my little statuettes because they're nice little pieces to have. And it's just something that's really cool. I love all of my Star Wars stuff. Maybe not equally, but I love getting to show them off because they're just really cool, and I like posing them against each other in scenes that could have possibly happened, and it's just something that's really cool. Now, moving on to the next Star Wars product. I love this thing. This is the Luke Skywalker, heir to the Empire. Oh, thank you so much, Ian, for the birthday wish. Welcome to the stream also. Now, I have a lot to say about this one because I love it. This is a 50th anniversary Luke Skywalker and Ysilamari. And what's really cool is this is from like my favorite time period in the Legends timeline. For those of you who don't know, I own every single Legends book and basically 90% of the Disney books, and I have them in chronological order on my shelves. And so what I love about this one is that not only is it one of my favorite time periods in Star Wars, but it's just really cool. It has a lot of lore and stuff here too, which is just really cool. I typically, whenever I get characters like this, like action figures, I typically try to keep them in the box. My Funko Pops as well, and you can see I have a couple on my shelves too that I keep in the box because it's not like I'm not doing it to hold value. I just like the way that it looks in the box, and especially this one for the 50th anniversary. It's just something that's really cool. Now, what I love about it is that this is during the time where Thrawn was basically reintroduced into the Star Wars timeline, and Thrawn was the last of the Grand Admirals after the Emperor was dead. And so basically he kind of messes up Luke's kind of burgeoning new Jedi Order with these creatures called Ysilamiris, and this is one right here. And so basically what they do is they create a sort of bubble around them, and that bubble, the force you can't use the force on that bubble or within that bubble. And so basically Thrawn found this out and created a system of basically Imperial troops would wear like a backpack that would have a housing system for the Ysilamiris, so that basically the force users couldn't do anything. Also, Cookbook Divas, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for being here. So it's just something that's really cool. I love that it has such a nice design for the box, and I love the fact that it has the lore on the inside that you can read, and it does a great job at showing a Luke in his black camos too. Basically, just running around trying to figure out how to beat the last of the Grand Admirals, Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is one of my absolute favorite characters from the Star Wars series, made by or created by Timothy Zahn himself, my favorite Star Wars author too. And as you can see, I have all of Timothy Zahn's books. He's just an amazing author. Let's see, my name is Carrie, and Carrie Fisher was my favorite actress. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. But I'm so glad. That's so cool. That's so cool. Now, whenever you come by, I'm be like, "What's up, Carrie Fisher?" But no, just an absolutely amazing 50-year anniversary set. Really cool. They had some other ones for the 50-year anniversary, but when I was choosing which one to get, this was definitely the one that I chose because, like I said, this is my favorite time period. Of course I've watched the Obi-Wan. Anything that has been put out that is Star Wars, I have watched. Now, I'm gonna get on a little tangent here, and I'm sorry. The only thing that I didn't like was the sequel trilogy. If I have to isolate the movies, I think that The Last Jedi is probably the best. And there's definitely some good cinematography from all of the movies. But the sequel trilogy just upsets me. Oh, honestly, I love the Star Wars Holiday Special because it's cringe. And of course, Darth Jar Jar, the most powerful Sith Lord we've ever encountered, of course. But in my honest opinion, the original OG trilogy are good movies and good Star Wars. The prequel trilogy, they're sort of cringe, they're not the best movies, but it's still good Star Wars. The sequel trilogy, in my opinion, and anyone's free to disagree, are bad movies and bad Star Wars. It doesn't tell a cohesive story. They had so much material to go off of from the Legends timeline that they just completely ignored for the most part and pulled stuff from, and they didn't keep the timeline. Somehow Palpatine has returned. Like, really? It's just the fact that Disney got Star Wars And the sequel trilogy was not the most meticulously thought out trilogy of this decade, will always upset me. Rogue One, fantastic movie. The Solo movie, I'll give it like a solid 6.5 out of 10. But The Force Awakens is okay. The Last Jedi, I think, is the best among the sequel trilogy. But The Rise of Skywalker upsets me every time I watch it. Yeah, they definitely rushed. I feel like they should have just taken their time. Star Wars fans wouldn't have been upset. It would have been so much better for them to put in the work and get through it with a good series that they could have looked back on favorably. But the sequel trilogies, I cannot support. Like, didn't one come out every December? You know, in all honesty, I don't remember, because I watched the first one. I was super excited about it, and then I watched The Last Jedi, and I found out that they were, you know, just done by different directors and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna wait and see what other people think. And like, people, my friends, like my Star Wars circle, were just like so put off by the movies that I waited so late. Let's see, in the books, Palpatine's consciousness survived and was like a dark stain people could hear and feel. In the Legends timeline, or in the Disney timeline? Because in the Legends timeline, he actually was cloned. Like, he was cloned with Sparty cylinders. And he actually came back. Not only did he touch Leia's... when Leia was pregnant with Anakin Solo, she touched the baby. Or he touched the baby, and he also got Luke to fall to the dark side for a little bit. The stories that they had in Legends were just so good. I don't know why they didn't take them. I firmly believe that if they had done episode 7 as the Truce at Bakura and kind of led, you know, from there on, and then did the New Jedi Order as like a series, that would have been fantastic, because the New Jedi Order was just so well written. I think it's like 7 to 9 different authors who all worked collaboratively with George Lucas himself to make a very cohesive and you know, a great story that had solid continuity, which Disney just didn't do. Now, I haven't read any of the Disney books yet, because I still want to finish all the Legends book before I go to the actual the Disney timeline. But it's just, I'm sorry for the rant. It's just, they could have been done so much better. They just could have been done so much better. All right, moving on to the next product. I'm actually going to take off my headset here. I still think Timothy, you know, yes, and it's so funny you mentioned that, because Timothy Zahn is an amazing author, first off, and I would have loved, actually George Lucas offered him the chance to do a trilogy, but because he didn't want to mess it up and live in infamy, Zahn declined. And but I love Thrawn. I'm excited to read the Disney Thrawn books, because there's 2 trilogies that I already have, and I'm super excited for. But this next product that we have is another helmet, like the Darth Vader one that I wore earlier. And this one actually fits my head. So as you can see, I have the Mandalorian one up there, and that one doesn't really fit my head, honestly. I've tried everything that I can, and I know I got a big old head and big old hair, and it just does not fit me. But the Boba one does. And so, tonight, not only do I get to be Darth Vader, but I also get to be Boba Fett. Now, what's really cool about this thing is it takes 1 AAA battery, and you're able to power this. So if I press this button, the little thing will come down, and a light will turn on. But what's also cool is you can remove this little visor thing, and it actually lights up and looks really cool. I absolutely enjoy it. This is one of my favorite. Actually, this is probably my favorite. Well, you know, I'm kind of tied between it and the Darth Vader one now. But what I love is that they did such a great job with the attention to detail with all of the, you know, the kind of like battle scarring and everything. And Boba Fett is, so I have, like, Boba Fett is in my top 3 favorite Star Wars characters too, and so I love him. There's a trilogy called the Bounty Hunter Wars, and they are absolutely fantastic. It's a story about all the bounty hunters essentially all the bounty hunters that you see in episode 5 when Vader kind of commissions them to hunt for Han Solo. You get parts of IG-88, Bosk, Boba Fett, Dengar, all the ones that you see in Vader's Star Destroyer, and it's really cool to follow like how the bounty hunting guild works and how Boba just kind of is his one man show, and it just makes you love Boba Fett. Now, excuse me. Actually, I misspoke earlier. I lied. That's the one thing that I haven't seen. I have not watched the Book of Boba Fett. That is the one that I haven't watched because I'm kind of worried. I haven't heard the greatest things about it. I heard it was kind of meh. And Boba Fett lives in my head rent free as an amazing I can't swear on Amazon, but he's a bad MF, you know, and I don't wanna ruin that image, but I'm gonna have to watch it eventually, and so I'm just kind of putting it off in the meantime. And since I'm out of Star Wars content to watch, I'm probably gonna have to watch it soon. But this Black Series helmet does a fantastic job at paying homage to basically one of the greatest Mandalorian, or rather a clone of one of the greatest Mandalorians to ever exist. As we know, Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett, but unlike the clones in the Clone Wars, he wasn't given the the gene to accelerate his aging, so he aged normally, and basically was an improved version of Jango, who was a Mandoa, and um but yeah, it's just a really cool helmet. Also, it's amazing. Busy. Also, busy. Did you get to see? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Were you here for the beginning of the show? Did you get to see the intro? All right, let me go ahead and put my my headset and stuff back on. Actually, I can keep my headset off because I don't have any. I don't have any more shoppable videos to play. I'll let it charge because it's about to die. I'm so glad you got to see it, busy. Thank you so much for being here. I remember. Okay. I remember now. Sorry, it's been a long day for me. I got up super early this morning, and I promise you, after this stream, I gotta do like a couple of videos, and then I'm gonna pass out happily. It has been a wonderful birthday. So, the last non-Star Wars product for the night before we get into the lightsaber portion of the show is going to be a really just it's a very simple product, but as you can see, I have a lot of books, and so having a book light for me is essential. And the reason why I had Justin included, because he said, pick my favorite products, and this is definitely one that I wanted to show on my birthday stream, especially for those of you who are readers like I am. This is the most amazing book light that I've had. Not only does it have a very adjustable clip that you can use and set for whatever type of book you may have and for whatever pressure you may need to have it on, but it also has an amazing light. So it has 3 brightness settings. And as you can see, it's really bright. And it lasts a long time. I've only had to charge this thing twice, and it's just super easy to just clip on and use. But my absolute favorite part is I've used so many other book lights. I think I've had at least 5 or 6 book lights in my reading, like history. And this is the only one where basically, like for the most part, whatever position you put it in to be most comfortable for you, it will stay there and it won't move. Like some you'll put into a position and then it'll slowly, move out of where you put it. And this one is just really good for sticking into whatever position you want to put it in. And that is probably the coolest and best feature of this thing that I absolutely love. And so it was one of the reasons why I wanted to include it in my show tonight, because I really do enjoy this product. Vecchia did an amazing job on this. I am so thankful that they sent this to me. I would love to test out more Vecchia booklight products, because I can never have too many booklights, honestly, and this thing is definitely the best booklight I've ever had. So shout out Vecchia for making an absolutely amazing booklight. It is fantastic. It charges via micro USB and it lasts a long time, a really long time. This next product is also one of my all-time favorite products too. Lightsaber chopsticks. I was so happy. PC Phil, my homie, my computer friend, he's such a cool. He's one of the coolest followers that we have. And I was able to convince him to get a set also, and he enjoyed them so much, and I'm so glad that he did. But basically you get two sets. So this is the light side, I guess. And they're really cool. I love getting to use these things because they're just really cool. They're really vibrant. And PC Phil will tell you, seeing them on camera does not do them justice. They look really, I bet they look pretty cool to you. They look cooler in person. I could not verify that for you unless you get them, but you will see what I'm talking about if you decide to pick these up. And they're just fantastic to have for eating ramen. They're super easy to clean. They're super easy to use. I have absolutely no problem with grips on them. They feel really good in the hand. They've got a nice weight to them because of the batteries that they have in the back. I don't think you can replace the batteries. I'm not sure. Oh, you can replace the batteries. Okay. So it slides out and you can put the 3 circle type of batteries. You just impulse, but they're so good. They're so good. So you can replace the batteries. I actually didn't know that. I just found that out. I've never tried. But so that's one thing that's cool about them. And like I said, cleaning them is super easy. And they're just really nice. So this is the light side set. And then they also come with a dark side set too. So buying one, you can have it for you and your partner, or maybe you've got 2 kids who can share them. Let's see. Do you know how long they stay on if you leave them on before the batteries die? I do not, but I can tell you that I've used these at least 3 times for a meal that lasted at least 30 to 45 minutes, and I've never had to worry about replacing them. I don't know if they have any information on the battery life on the actual product page. Let me check it out. So it doesn't have any information on them, but I've used these pretty extensively, Justin, and these batteries don't even look like that. They've never flickered or anything. They don't look like they're even close. And I've had these I think I've had these it's been a while. I think I got these around the same time that I joined Dragon Bloggers. So it's been over a year now. So, and what's also cool is that they come with a nice little carrying case for them too, that you can just put them in too and keep them, wherever you want. Could use them as the power goes. Yeah, I mean, you could. They really are bright. Like these things are bright as I don't know what. So definitely worth checking out. We convinced Justin to get a pair too. They really are a good buy, especially right now. They're on sale. I think they're like they're more than half off right now. So I would definitely recommend them for anyone who's interested, like right now specifically, because there's a good deal. I think Rover, was it you? Someone showed me the other set that I picked. I actually haven't gotten them yet. I ordered them, but they had more colors. But I haven't received them yet. I sure hope I didn't order them to the wrong. But I'm gonna have to check that after the show now. But just absolutely amazing chopsticks, and I would definitely recommend them, especially with the sale that they're on. But now the part that y'all have been waiting for. We're gonna get into some lightsabers. Yeah, it's lightsaber time. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn off the lights so that you guys can see them in their full glory. Go ahead and turn those off. Find my remote here so I can turn off my other lights. So the first saber that we're going to be showing you is the saber of Darth Revan. So for those of you, for some lore for you guys. Oh, hello, Tatiana. Welcome to the stream. So for some lore for you guys, Revan was just an overall amazing Jedi. He was friends with Canderous Ordo, who becomes Mandalore. And essentially he goes on a conquest with Malik, his apprentice, and just kind of disappears. And then comes back as a Sith Lord with a grand army and basically starts this grand conquest to take over the galaxy as Darth Revan. But he's eventually captured by the Jedi. They wipe his mind, and he comes to the light side again. Well, as things go on, he finally regains his memories by putting his mask on and becomes Revan Reborn. And so what's really cool about the story though is he helps Canderous Ordo in his rise to Mandalore, because basically Revan just decides to put the entire Mandalorian culture in shambles. He beats Mandalore the Ultimate in hand-to-hand combat, one-on-one, takes the mask, which is vital to Mandalorian culture, and hides it. He's like, haha, get wrecked. I'm gonna hide this mask, and now you guys are gonna have to dissociate until y'all find the mask and can find a new Mandalore. And so the Mandalorian culture is in shambles for years, until when he's finally getting his quest to gain his memories back, because he's now back to the light side. He essentially helps Canderous Ordo find the Mandalore's mask, and Canderous becomes Mandalore and aids Revan. And so that's just something that's really cool. Just a little bit of lore for you there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. So what's really cool about this is that this is part of the Elite Black series. And so hold on, I'm gonna change my mic so you guys can kind of hear the sounds. Go ahead and swap it real quick. So it makes really cool sounds when you move it. It also makes clashing sounds, and it lights up, which I think is really cool. It's part of the Elite series, which means that you can remove the blade and just display the hilt if you wanted to. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Tatiana. Now, what's really cool is it has two buttons on it, the red one and the green one. If you hit the green one, you can kind of simulate, you know, like blocking blaster bolts and stuff, which is really cool. And then if you hold it, it doesn't affect as if you're like cutting through something, which I think is really cool. But if you wanted to change it to Revan's signature color when he's back to the light side, if you hold both of them, it changes purple, which I think is really cool. And so it's just an absolutely fantastic lightsaber. I love it. It's the Elite series, so it has a smooth glide when you deactivate the lightsaber, which is better than the regular FX Black series. So I'll show you guys. You see how smooth it comes down? That's one thing that I love about the Elite series, is that they're a lot smoother than the regular non-Elite Black series. And so just an absolutely cool lightsaber to have that I really do enjoy. Now, the next lightsaber that I have to show you is from good old Kit Fisto. Now, what I will say is, honestly, in episode 3, they do Kit Fisto kind of dirty. Kit Fisto is actually an absolutely amazing Jedi Master, and honestly, the movies didn't do him justice. The Clone Wars series did a good job at showcasing him, but he is an absolutely awesome Natolan. That's his race, and he's basically can breathe underwater. Essentially, he's got the cool little tendrils. But this is one of the most unique lightsabers. It also has a removable blade. You just unscrew this top part here, you can pull the blade out. But it has one of the most unique activation triggers of any lightsaber that I had. It took me, when I first got it, I was like, what do I do? Do I press something? Do I shake it? But actually, you just simply turn it. And it's an amazing deep green color. Like, I absolutely love it. And of course, it's got the same, you know, where you move it, you hit it, it makes the sounds and stuff. And so, like, you know, if you're, like, I just hit my monitor. Oopsies. But it's just a really cool, you know, I love all of my lightsabers. But the 3 that I'm showing you guys tonight are among my favorite. The Natolan Jedi Master Kit Fisto is just an absolutely fantastic character, a really great leader, a natural born leader at that. And like I said, the episode 3 kind of does him a little dirty, honestly, because he just gets whacked out. But I mean, he was against Palpatine, who was basically the greatest Sith ever. Essentially, Palpatine is just so stupidly overpowered. It's just, he never stood a chance, but man, he deserved to have a little bit more action than just one slash and he's dead. But no, this is absolutely one of the most I love the bright, vibrant green color that it has. It is probably, of the green lightsabers that I have, which I also have Luke Skywalker and Yoda, this is probably the most vibrant of all the greens. And like I said, that really cool activation trigger makes it absolutely fantastic. And I just think it's a really nice, simplistic design too. You know, there's not a lot to it. How do you follow? There should be a follow button next to Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment right under the title of the stream, and above the carousel you should be able to click it and be a follower. So, you know. He has one from the 90s. Ooh, do you know which one it is? If it's from the 90s, it's probably a Master Replica series, which those actually go for a lot of money. Like my Yoda one is a Master Replica, and it will go for about $300 to $400. Not sure he has two. Well, if you're a part of the Discord and you ever want to know, please feel free to DM me with pictures of them. I can definitely tell you which ones they are. And yes, I am a walking Star Wars encyclopedia. I have to be. I'm starting my podcast soon, so I gotta be knowledgeable. But the last little lightsaber that I have for the night is going to be Mace Windu. I love the design of his hilt the most out of any lightsaber. His and Anakin's are my favorite. And John. Oh man. His hilt is one of the best. Mace Windu, for those of you who don't know, is basically the number 2 Jedi in the Star Wars universe, right under Master Yoda. What's really cool about Mace Windu is that essentially, so he's from a planet called Corran. He's of the Corrani. And the Corrani are basically descendants, like thousands of years before all of the movies. There's basically a crashed Jedi ship on the planet Corran, and the descendants of them became the Corrani, who are people who are just naturally gifted with the Force. Now, of those people in Ghosh Windu, Mace stood out and was one of the most powerful of all the Force users. Now, what's cool about, well, it's not really cool, but what's interesting about the Corrani is that they're naturally kind of favored towards the dark side, and it's something that Mace struggles with while he's a Padawan trying to become a Jedi Knight. And basically, the Jedi Order tells him, look, get your stuff in check, or we're gonna kick you out. And so Mace Windu creates this form, this lightsaber form, called Vapid, and he is one of 2 people who ever learn Vapid. It's him and his Padawan Depa Billaba, and they're the only 2 who use it. And basically what it does is it channels their dark side without succumbing to it, and it is one of the most deadly lightsaber forms ever. A Vapid is it's kind of like a Star Wars like squid alien essentially, but it's got like 10 limbs, and the bigger the Vapid, the more limbs it has and the faster it is. And so basically it's Vapid because he's moving his hands so fast and stuff when he's using his lightsaber that it becomes like a blur. And so that's just, you know, just a little Mace lore for you there. I'm gonna show you guys the lightsaber. And purple is my absolute favorite color for a lightsaber. I absolutely love the hilt, and it's just, again, fantastic. It's got the same features where you hit it, and you know it essentially makes the sounds as if it was hit. And yeah, I know my Star Wars stuff through and through, and I absolutely love Mace Windu as a character. Again, another Jedi who was done kind of dirty, but when you think about who he was against, being Palpatine, you know, he really never stood a chance. Even Yoda, the Grand Master of the Jedi Order, didn't stand a chance. So it's absolutely fantastic. Let's see, go to a sci-fi convention and get the Star Wars and Star Trek people going. I will go at a Trekkie's neck with my lightsaber. Trust me. But yeah, that's just a little lore about Mace Windu. Like I said, I absolutely love the design of his lightsaber hilt. It's fantastic. It's really nice. I love the grip on it too, and of course it's got that amazing purple color. I wish Siren was here to see that. I myself prefer Star Trek. So, hey, to each his own. To each his own. You know, I like you as a person, Rover. So I won't come for your neck today. But watch yourself. Watch yourself. Oops! I accidentally turned my Resin one on the floor. Oop. But for the last product for the evening, I've got a really cool Force baton. So this was one of the only things that I really did enjoy from the Disney movies. And so it's just really cool. It's a weapon that was made to combat essentially lightsabers by the First Order. You're gonna no, I'll be fine. Trust me, I'm ready. I'm trying to watch my equipment. But it's super easy to use. I just gotta turn it on here, set it up, and then I just think this is so cool. It took me a while to get to use it, but when you set it up, you have to make sure you turn them opposite ways, and it's kind of spring loaded. And I found out that if you hold it evenly, sometimes they'll go like past the point where they should. But if you hold it, I found if you hold it up at an angle, it almost never messes up. You got to make sure that you aim the trigger mechanism, and then when you go, yeah. And so I actually, it vibrates too, which is really cool. This is actually what I got myself for my birthday last year, and I have absolutely enjoyed this thing. It also I forgot to mention, so everything for the Black Series essentially is powered by AA batteries, and they all come with stands. Different lightsabers and different other things from the Black Series have different types of attachments for it, but they all have the same base. Like, this is the one that's unique for the actual Force baton because it has to have a spot where you can fit this in so that you can display it. But the ones that you have for like Mace Windu and the Kit Fisto one are they're just kind of regular stands, and then the only one that's different among those are Asajj Ventress and Count Dooku, because they have curved hilts, so they have to have a special display stand for them too. But that has been my birthday show. I'm just like right on time too. I actually timed that really well. I'm proud of myself. But thank y'all so much for being here. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I feel nothing but love from you guys. Thank y'all so much for all the birthday wishes. You truly are a special bunch, and I'm happy to always get to stream for you guys. But that is my show. I will be back Thursday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But if you can hear the sound of my voice, please don't forget to follow so that you can stay up to date with all of our Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live shows. Before I finally dip out, I'm just going to go ahead and post our current giveaways that we have going just one more time. So you can enter for a chance to win the Eufy Security E20 security camera with a solar panel that ends on September the 10th. You enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/wineufycam, WINEUFYCAM. And then there's also a chance to win the Nintendo Switch Lite with Pokemon Legends Arceus game, and that ends September the 17th. You enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/winswitchlite. That's WINSWITCHLITE. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I love you all. Thank y'all so much for being here. But until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts, and have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night.